Enjoy life on the open seas as a pirate, explore lush jungles, and do everything in your power not to accidentally get yourself killed. Welcome everyone to another Sergeant Sentinel gaming video. This short video game review is on Choice of Life Wild Islands, but before I continue, I want to say thanks if you're watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button if you are enjoying this review video. Make sure if you have something to say, leave it in the comment section below. And obviously, share this out on social media so others who enjoy this type of content can watch it as well. Now, today's game is Choice of Life Wild Islands, and it is a visual novel game that uses cards to tell a story. It was developed and published by Blazing Planet Studios and originally released on September 26th of 2024. It's available on PC, both last gen and current generation PlayStation consoles, as well as the Nintendo Switch, and for this review video I am playing the PS5 version. The story begins with you on a ship, basically against your will. You didn't really get to choose to be on this ship, and so you already are kind of in an awkward situation, a precarious situation if you want to call it that. There's a huge storm, of course, and because of that you end up shipwrecked on this huge, what you perceive to be an abandoned island that has long beaches and of course lush, dense jungles which have adventure waiting around every corner, but there's also danger, and you really have to take that into consideration when you're making your choices. You have to look at every possible obstacle that you come across as a life-threatening situation, because you have to understand that the character you're playing as, he's not a savvy pirate or a hardened soldier. He's kind of goofy, a little aloof, and he is essentially your everyman. So just because characters in other video games might be able to overcome certain obstacles, it doesn't mean that your character here is going to be. So you really have to take that into consideration, whether the risk is worth it. Now, the nice thing about this game is that if you make mistakes when you eventually get killed, you can come back and you can choose different choices, and it will actually highlight the cards. If you choose that in the options, it will highlight the card or cards that you've selected in your previous playthrough, and it allows you to select different options for hopefully a different outcome. Throughout this adventure, you encounter different types of characters. You encounter pirates, of course. You also encounter different animals in the jungle. You encounter natives that live in the jungle, and you encounter colonists that are basically looking to find a certain medicinal plant that is a valued commodity due to the plague that is ravaging Europe in the story. So that kind of tells you when the story takes place. They do refer to them, I believe, as conquistadors, which of course makes this a period piece, so to speak. And while it is a great adventure, I think the thing that really limits it is allowing you to go back right from where you died and basically play over certain decisions, rather than if you make one mistake anywhere along the way, you're out. I think that permadeath approach would add a little more urgency to these decisions, because obviously you can play through and you can make mistakes, and it pretty much drops you in the story right where you were when you made these mistakes, and it doesn't offer a level of finality. But I think that's kind of by design, because they didn't want to upset people too much with this. So all in all, this game is pretty enjoyable. It is a nice, fun little contained adventure. So if you're looking for a smaller experience like this and you are a fan of visual novel types of games, Choice of Life Wild Islands is definitely a game that I think you'll enjoy. Anyway, that's it for this short video game review. Thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments section below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and that you hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload new content. This is Sergeant Sentinel. Take it easy, gamers.